How are we doing out there, YouTubers? Cybernex Shark here with another new video just for you. So let's go right into this video and see what it's about. So 2017 has been an amazing year for great films. A lot of good sequels, lots of good reboots, just a lot of great films. And so breaking this down into the top 10 best of the year so far is kind of hard. I mean, there's a lot of other mentionables that I didn't put on the list, such as Kong Skull Island or, such films as Hidden Figures. There's a lot of other films that I could have put into a giant list, but it would have been like, 20,000 long. So I chose to do my top 10 favorite for this video. So coming in at number 10 is the awesome Patty Jenkins directed film Wonder Woman. Now you're probably wondering, why did I put Wonder Woman at the bottom? Well, just the rest of the films on the list I disliked better than I liked Wonder Woman. Don't get me wrong, Wonder Woman is an amazing film, starring the awesome Gal Gadot. But at the same time, I just feel that out of my top 10, this one, it rings in at 10 for me. But of course, if you haven't seen the awesome Wonder Woman, go ahead, check it out, people. It's so worth it. Just came out on Blu-ray, DVD, all the good stuff. Rent it, buy it. It's an amazing movie. Really good. Really well done. Probably the best Wonder Woman I've seen in a long time. Not counting back to the Linda Carter days, when, that was Wonder Woman for us. So, alright, coming in at number 9, people. Number 9. You gonna guess? It is the awesome, the amazing Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tale. That's right. Number 9 on the list is a Johnny Depp film. Mr. Jack Sparrow himself. I feel that this movie was just amazing. A lot of people, have say, oh, the story wasn't that great, and it seemed too long, or there wasn't enough story development. I totally disagree. I thought it was an amazing, fun film, and exactly what it was supposed to be. Entertainment. And I just think this was a really fun and another great portrayal by Johnny Depp as Jack Sparrow. And, Jack Sparrow is just absolutely hilarious, I think. The whole idea behind him, his whole, movements and just that, drunken type of attitude the whole time is just so stinking hilarious. And I think that's what really makes these movies so enjoyable, is Johnny Depp himself. So, I mean, they could probably even make just a film, just Johnny Depp walking around and acting like Jack Sparrow, and I love it, because he's that good. I enjoy him. I think it's fun. Coming in at number 8 on this list, people. Number 8 is the awesome Keanu Reeves film, Mr. John Wick Chapter 2. So, John Wick Chapter 2 is an amazing sequel. Just all-around awesome movie. I mean, the first movie was amazing, too. But Keanu Reeves just is. He's John Wick. Just like he was, Neo in the Matrix trilogy. He is John Wick, and he just, this was probably one of the best sequels I've ever seen. Unfortunately, because of all the movies that are on my list of top greatest, I had to put this one a little bit lower, too, because there's so many that I like. But this, if I had to re-choose it, definitely would be number 1, tied with everything else, because it's just such an amazing sequel. We also have on the list, at number 7, Jordan Peele directed film, Get Out. Now, Get Out was a big, huge success, and was definitely one of those movies that all the hype was true. It really was a genuine, awesome horror thriller type of film. The whole concept behind the film was just fun and very similar. It made me think of The Stepford Wives a little bit. And I just thought Jordan Peele did an amazing job. He really took something that was kind of used before, but at the same time new, and just made a great film. So, Get Out was an amazing film. Definitely a must-see. You guys should definitely check it out. Such worth the watch. Huge, great movie. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's out on Blu-ray, DVD, all that good stuff. Rent it, buy it. Really fun film. Coming in at number 6, people. Awesome. 8th film in this Vin Diesel trilogy type quadrilogy movie set, The Fate of the Furious. Now, yes, this is the 8th outing in this franchise, and the only thing I didn't care for this movie is the title. Now, it's, just like all the other movies, lots of great racing, lots of great action, always do an amazing job in the film. You got, like I said, a great, huge cast, just an all-around fun action film. And they do what they do. They're fun entertainment. They're nothing, more than that. And that's what makes them so fun. And that's why I feel that they're so popular still, and that they keep making such great films. I mean, this one is directed by F. Gary Gary, and I thought he did a really good job. This is his first outing in the franchise, and I thought he did an amazing job. He really brought together a great film. Even though we don't have Paul Walker in this one, it's still a very cohesive unit, all the actors and actresses involved, and it was a really amazing film. So definitely I put this one higher up on the list just for the fact because I feel that this one is a very high-rated film. Number 6 on the list. So coming up at number 5, people. Number 5 is the awesome comedy film starring the awesome Will Ferrell and the awesome Amy Poehler, The House. Oh yeah. So this bad boy comedy film, which did not get the greatest ratings, was an amazing entertainment feature. This movie was so funny. There was just so many great one-liners in it, so many great scenes. The awesome, courage of Will Ferrell bringing this movie together was just awesome altogether, and I had to put this high up on the list because, 1, it was an amazing movie, and 2, because, the girlfriend liked it a lot too, so, I had to put it higher up on the list for, to help her out, show a little love, So, number 5 on the list, The House. And we also have the awesome, if you don't remember him, but the awesome Jason, or a.k.a. Mr. Rafi from The League, is in this movie too as well, he's absolutely hilarious in this film. He really made the movie. It's kind of like Bobby Monahan in Sisters, when he's like trying to be Scarface, make people, guess the movie Scarface, and he's sniffing stevia, but really it's cocaine, and he's like, it's stevia! Just like that, Rafi's character in this film is just so stinking hilarious, and it's an awesome movie. Definitely check it out, people. Worth a watch. It's coming out on DVD and Blu-ray soon. Gotta see it, people. Really fun. Alright, number 4 on this list, oh yeah, is the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, people. At number 4. Once again, another great film got a sequel that just was so amazing. This one was just as good as the first one. Lots of great comedy. Lots of great acting by everyone involved. You have the awesome Chris Pratt in the film, who is amazing, as always. You got the great Dave Bautista in the film as Drax, who is absolutely hilarious, I think. I think he's one of the best characters in the film. He just makes me laugh every time he's in a scene. And just, he is really good at comedy, actually, I feel, Dave Bautista. He should get more roles that are comedy related because he's just that funny. I think he's absolutely hilarious. But once again, Guardians, chapter, volume 2, whatever you want to call it, was just amazing movie altogether. It had lots of great cameos and lots of great actors and actresses, all working very well together, and just made a great, awesome addition to the Marvel Universe. And if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out on Blu-ray and DVD already. Check it out. Came out from Disney, all that good stuff. And, yeah, definitely check it out, people. It's worth a watch. Alright, coming in at number 3, people. Number 3! Awesome. The amazing Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson film, The Hitman's Bodyguard. This movie, in my review of it, was just stinking amazing and hilarious. I laughed my balls off at this movie because it was just so stinking funny. I could not laugh at every single scene almost because it was just that funny. There were so many great one-liners in the film. Just amazing film. Got panned by the critics, unfortunately. But I feel that it was great entertainment value once again, and very high up on my list. I totally think that this was a very high-rated film for me. Definitely number 3 on my list. Just a wonderful, funny comedy. Selma Hayek's character in the film was just so stinking hilarious. Her and Samuel Jackson as lovers, that is the funniest combo I've ever seen, I swear, in movie history. It was just so stinking hilarious. And they worked off each other so well. And it was like fluid chemistry, too, because it was just so stinking funny. Hilarious movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's still in theaters. Really fun. Check it out, people. It's amazing. So, number 3 on my list. Coming in at number 2, people, on my list. Number 2 is the awesome, the amazing M. Night Shyamalan film, Split. Now, Split is one of those movies that you're just kind of going into going, what's it going to be like? What's it going to be about? Is it going to be a good thriller? Is it, is M. Night Shyamalan going to deliver again? Is he going to give this a crappy movie? M. Night tore it up in this one. Especially the fact that, if you did not know this, or didn't, this is actually a sequel, kind of, to the film Unbreakable from 2000 with Bruce Willis and Samuel Jackson. Now, this awesome film stars the awesome James McAvoy, and also the talented newcomer, Anya Taylor-Joy. Now, this movie alone showed how amazing of an actor James McAvoy is. The different 23 personalities that he's supposed to portray in the film, he did an amazing job. You literally thought he was each of these characters. That's just how good this movie was. So this movie definitely had to be high up on my movie list, simply for the fact that this was just an amazing feat of a movie. I mean, just like Get Out, it was so amazingly done. It was such a great thriller, kind of horror, kind of superhero type of film. It just was so good. Really amazing. Really good film. But yeah, that's number 2, people. Number 2. Now that brings us to the number 1 film on my list. And you're gonna guess what it is? Guess what it is? You could be like, yeah, I know what it is. I know what it is. No, you don't. Because you're not gonna guess it because it got panned by the critics. And that is Transformers: The Last Knight, people. Now, I've been a huge Transformers fan since I was 5 years old. I grew up with the Transformers. I don't care how bad they think the film is. I absolutely love all the Transformers films, and this one was no exception. I thought this one was amazing. Just everything about it. The CGI work on the film, the locations, bringing in Anthony Hopkins in the film just made it wonderful. But you got the awesome Mark Wahlberg in this film, and he's just an awesome actor. I pretty much enjoy him in everything I see. And he was a really good addition to the film series. I really do. And so it was a pleasure to have him in the last 2 films, and this one he brought a lot of great, funny comedy to the film. And it's an all-around fun and awesome, CGI action type of sci-fi kind of flick. And that's all it is. It's entertainment, people. Entertainment, and that's what makes it so great. And that's why this one is number 1 on my list, because it's the Transformers. Transformers is my favorite all-time thing in this world, besides sharks, and movies. Because Transformers is amazing. It's one of the greatest cartoons ever, and any movie that they make about it, CGI, cartoon, they're amazing because it's the Transformers. It's fun. It's great stuff. So, giant number 1 on Transformers: The Last Knight. It was just so well done, I think. And I think it should have gotten a lot better reviews from the critics. I think it was actually better than Age of Extinction. I really enjoyed this one. Loved having Stanley Tucci back in the film, too, with a brief cameo at the beginning of the film. Just an all-around awesome flick. So that's my top 10 movies of 2017 so far, people. I will have another list at the very end of the year of the other top 10 movies of the year as well. And also, I will be having soon the 10 worst films of the year so far. So, keep your eyes out for that one, guys. So, that's it for this video, people. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. And please, leave comments down below. Let me know what you would like to see in future videos. Or if you have an idea for a type of video and you like me to make it for you guys. I'd be happy to oblige. As always, keep your eyes out for any new or older videos you might not have seen of mine yet. And I catch you in that.